Hello, this is FenrirWeapon, and welcome to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV Advance. This is the first Final Fantasy game I've ever played. In fact, it was like one of the easier ones. I was able to beat it when I was almost like 11 years old, almost 5 years ago. So yeah, this is also one of my favorites. This is also my first Let's Play series. So I may be a little, my voice may be a little choppy like that. I may stutter a little, but that's okay. So yeah, as I was saying, this game was so easy, an 11-year-old could beat it without a guide. And that 11-year-old was me, 5 years ago. I first got my interest from Final Fantasy from my older brother. And I remember him playing Final Fantasy VIII, and I thought it was the best thing ever. Then he got Final Fantasy X, then I started playing that when I was like 8. So yeah, I had a Final Fantasy interest from all my life. And I've never been able to play the SNES games until 5 years ago when they finally decided to release support for the Game Boy Advance. So I thought that was cool. I got the game and I was able to experience the older Final Fantasies with the better translation. And so yeah, another thing I like about this game is its music score. It was one of the first games that actually made me interested in video game soundtracks. Just listen to that. And also the graphics, yeah, when I was 11 years old, I thought graphics were the most important thing in a game. But no, they're obviously not. Another thing I like about this game is its cartoony appeal. It's kind of like one of the lighter Final Fantasy games, but it can still be dark at the same time. It's still one of the better ones of the series. Another thing I like with this game is its plot, and the characters. Like right there, Kane. He's my favorite character in the entire Final Fantasy series. And also, this game has one of my favorite plots, and I probably already said that. And in this Let's Play, I'll be getting every item, showing every boss, and I may do a little grinding, but that will be edited out. And also, excuse me if I have an accent or I stutter a lot. This may take about a few recordings, but I'll make sure next episode is perfect. Another thing I liked about this game is that when I was in middle school, I barely knew like any of the huge words in this game, like omniscient or yeah. So I was always next to a dictionary and it improved my vocab. Actually, one of the words Inquisition was what I used to win the spelling bee in 7th grade, so that was cool. So anyway, let's get started. Final Fantasy IV. I'm going to be getting every single chest, going through every dungeon. Possibly I could probably show off like every villain, every enemy, and I'll do the optional bosses in dungeon. And if I do grinding, it will be really very minimal. And now let's just listen to this amazing music. Oh yeah. Now let's get started.